Good evening, teacher and classmates. My name is Norman Abreu, and this is my presentation on the reflections on the course Colombian Education. So, English education has been recognized by the Constitution of 1991 and by the 1994 General Law of Education here in Colombia. It has been included as a subject among subjects like math and chemistry and all those important subjects. The Colombian government has launched programs like Colombia Bilingüe and Colombia Very Well to support the English education programs in public schools. These programs have been met with criticism by educators and bilingual experts because these programs didn't rely on the opinions and on the knowledge of bilingual experts, on educators. They didn't take into account English teachers and experts on the subject of bilingualism. So they have met with criticisms, and they have been flawed because Colombian public schools and their students don't get a good level of English. Many English teachers lack good communicative English skills and knowledge of modern teaching strategies, which makes it difficult for them to efficiently teach English to students. That could be because they didn't have a good English education themselves, and maybe because they didn't have the opportunity to travel to and to live in an English-speaking country for a period of time to improve their English. And maybe because of the strategies to teach English are not very good. They're not learning good strategies to teach English as well. So that is affecting Colombian English education. So most high school students only reach an English level up to A1 by the time they graduate, making English education precarious in our country. That's true, because teachers are not well prepared and they don't have good strategies, teaching strategies. So that's a combination that it's not good for students. Students are not getting a good education, and they're only reaching A2 by the time they graduate, which is very sad. English is very important for every country, as it establishes commercial relationships with other countries and promotes tourism, science research, and job opportunities for its citizens. So a person who speaks English very well can be accepted on a foreign university. It would be difficult for a person to get accepted in a prestigious university abroad if they lack English skills. So bilingualism. What is bilingualism? Bilingualism. Well, requires people to have a good knowledge of two languages and speak both languages frequently. So it is different than just speaking a second language, but it's not like just speaking a second language. It also takes to use your native language and your second language with frequency. Perhaps you can use your foreign language at home, or your mother language at home, and your second language with other people at work or on the streets, like it happens in the United States with Latino immigrants. They speak Spanish at home and they speak English with native speakers elsewhere. So that's what makes a person true bilingual. Being bilingual opens people's minds and makes people more tolerant and accepting of other cultures. That's true, because another language is another perspective, another point of view, another world view. It involves learning about two different cultures and switching between the two cultures and using cultural references, idiomatic expressions, and different points of view that come with a specific culture. And that's kind of like I already said. It opens your mind speaking two languages, because each language has comes from a specific culture, And within a culture, there are traditions, there are idiomatic expressions and things that are different, and even the points of view, many things can change. So it gives people opportunities to study in foreign universities and promotes jobs opportunities. So basically in this course I've learned that in Colombia we need to improve our English education. We as teachers need to improve our English skills, and we also need to learn strategies that can help us teach students more effectively, and to create like a small community of English speakers here in the country. So we need to promote that, and the government needs to invest time and money to promote English education and to increase high school students' level of English by the time they graduate. It would be ideal if they could just speak reach a B2 level of English by the time they graduate. They would be more prepared for college, and by the time they graduate college, it would be good if they reach like a C1 level of English. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope it's exactly what was expected of me, and have a good night.